Yo, man.
Get the.
Yo, man. Yo, man.
What does it do?
Why is it
What does it
top?
do?
What the fuck?
Hold up.
How
What
dare
up,
you?
dude? Okay, there we go. This
What?
fucking charger does not work. Or I mean, this fucking phone does not charge, bro. Charge, motherfucker. You know what I need to do is I need to get one of them booty ass fucking chargers where you just set the phone on top of it and it charges it.
The QR charger or whatever it's called.
Yeah. How come Zib shit didn't show up in the chat here? Oh, there. Oh, what up, Wild? How you
Oh,
doing?
weird.
You see that Zib shit didn't show up. Fucking with you, God. I'm happy Tuesday. All that. Blah 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 blah. I can't find my lighter. I can't find my lighter. Usually, I just need to stand up because it's underneath me, but that was the fucking case. Where'd it go?
Look at that bitch.
Dude, did that kid steal my lighter?
What kid?
Oh, I think my son jacked my lighter, bro.
Oh, shit. I told you should have beat them when they were younger.
Bro.
What up, Wild? I'm such a dick. Where's it going? What's going on here? Why is there no
Dude, hold on a second. I gotta go fucking get a lighter.
fucking?
There's no way he took my lighter.
I blame the parents.
I do too, man. Like, dude, he did. I know he did. Hold up one sec.
Hit him up, be like, bring my fucking ladder back now. Okay. Right?
All right, bro.
Go to Wick, Chiba Man's.
What up, you man? Oh shit, let me get you that. Let me reset wrenches a while back. One sec. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Did I just fucking, dude? Can you unsilence Wick? Because I did not mean to do that. Fucking A. How did I do that?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to open YouTube.
Can you fix it?
Maybe. Let me see. Hey, why aren't you opening? I told you to open. Open now. Thank you. Fuck.
Did it just delete his message, or what did it do? Wick, can you? Thank you, sir. No, you're good. I think it just deleted the message. Yeah, because you're not. Yeah, okay, cool.
You might have just deleted the message.
I think I did. I think I did. I was trying to get Chiba a wrench. Hold up. Sweet. Only rider since my other one mysteriously grew legs, walked away. Oh yeah, Wick, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I just didn't. I thought I accidentally silenced you.
New input connected.
Dude, apparently, if you look towards the west when it starts to get dark, you'll be able to see a comet with the naked eye tonight.
There's supposed to be two.
Yeah, two actually. The Green Lanterns.
I hope not.
Wick, I don't know if I can handle losing another wrench. Shit. Hello, turd took my lighter.
Oh shit.
Bullshit. This queen is making me cough a bit, though. Still tastes good, though. It's like sugary. Dude, Pudge tried to give me like a big old jar of it the other day. I was like, man, you're too generous. Dial back a little bit. Like, maybe half that. Thank you. He's like, well, fuck, fine, whatever, bro. I was like, no, you're just being too nice. So it's like 2 ounces you're trying to give me there.
I need you to dial it back about 20% there.
Yeah, I was like, dude, don't you know everybody just gonna smoke that shit? He's a cool guy.
I haven't seen him since I think we played Battlefield or Call of Duty or something together.
We were playing Call of Duty, yeah. I tried to talk about to get Battlefield. Played Battlefield with us. The kids are trying to get me to play Marble Rivals tomorrow because there's some zombie shit going on. Oh yeah, check out the comments. Chiba. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them, I think. I don't know. One, at least one is visible. Allegedly. It's already fucking Tuesday, dude. It's crazy, right? When it hits Tuesday, I feel like the week it's weird, but from this point, the week just kind of zooms. Wow. How you doing, Zib?
Not if I'm waiting on something. Yeah, what up, Zib?
Dude, I fucking slept in today, man.
There's no contender series anymore for this season now,
I
huh?
know, it's a bummer, bro. I was thinking about that too. I was like, oh yeah, fights. Oh, never mind. No
Ah,
fights.
shit.
No fights.
Oh wait, no. Let's see what the new challenges are today. Week 3 is up. Oh, there's no locked one? What the hell? That's
You trying to play some Marble Rivals tomorrow for the zombie event?
Then I would have to get it on my Xbox again. No, I'm not trying to play Xbox.
What are you talking about? You can't get it on PC?
No, Steam. I still haven't figured out my Steam shit.
Oh shit. You gotta figure out that Steam shit.
What?
Dude, my son and I were thinking the same thing with this big ass blueberry plant. Because it's like a big ass plant now. And it's like, dude, you could like flip that bitch today. In 8 weeks, she'd be done. So I was like, son, I was thinking about your plant today since you got a backup. And he's like, yeah, I want to flower it, Dad. I was like, motherfucker. You like knew exactly what I was going to say. I was like, yeah, because, dude, that plant, dude, every single time, too, no maintenance after you get the final training done, she's just going to grow. I think he's got like 160 watts you can rock under it in a 2x.
What the fuck?
What?
Oh, his fucking little cactus picture thing.
That's a Cactusy. That's a legendary Cactusy of 2022. You don't know the legendary Cactusy, the stories of the legendary Cactusy of 2022? Let's talk about a story here. So basically, way back in the day. No, I'm not good. Sorry. The Cactusy was born.
I feel like I've seen it.
Which does, how do you get the picture?
That's what made me fucking have to go look at it.
There was this one time we were all on panel with, there was actually several times on panel camp. We were like, we were all the Cactusy, and then Webbles got all upset and hit Flyby up and said, "Can you please take down the Cactusy?" So Flyby's like, "Oh, the Cactusy." So Flyby took his down, but still there were like 9 other Cactusys on the scene. What up, News? How you doing? Can't remember. I was going to change it, but I was at and he took my wrench because of the Cactusy. Yeah, dude, you can't zip. You can't be just swinging the Cactusy around everywhere. Like, that'll get you in trouble, man, especially around there. back if I change it. So fuck him. He said he'd give me back, but did Matt really say that? That's crazy, bro. That's
Fuck
crazy.
that guy.
Yeah, Hungry don't even know him, but he's like, fuck that guy. You know, I still have a level of respect for Matt for some reason. You know, like because it's not. I want to say it's not his fault he keeps that kind of company, but really it is.
That
Like,
is.
but Matt's always been pretty cool. You know, like I've always thought of him as a cool person. I just don't understand the whole, Levels is a piece of shit thing, and you still roll with them. It's weird. You know what I mean? Never understood that. Not only that, but you let him like dictate your show and do weird shit there, like time people out, which are people who have been at your show for prior to that for a lot longer than before Levels was there. You know, it's just weird. He did say that. No, I didn't think he would do
Lame.
something like that. That's crazy. That's lame. Yeah,
Lame.
that is lame.
Lame.
Shit, I even forgot that he goes live on Tuesdays. I spaced that out.
Who Wevels does?
Kind of. He goes over to Matt's and puts his tiny dong on the table over there. Talks about the schwas.
His baby dick.
You know, I think he only pushes this. It's like a reverse psychology thing, like the best reverse psychology thing that ever unfolded. Like we all like kind of pushed him into the schwaz and made him like so fucking like schwazy about everything he does now that he'd die on that hill. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's the way to get a bigger yield. Like he knows it's not. He 100% knows that he's wrong, but he rolls with it because he thinks that he has to. I think. Next 2 levels so he can see the cactusy. Dude, one of the best ever was the Doan bottle throwing in the donos and shit over at multiple places and it popping up on dude, I think it was Chad who put it up on screen. He put the donation of a Doan bottle on screen and dude, Levels lost his shit, bro. Or legendary, what was it? I wish we had the clip for it. It's too bad I don't. But the one where fucking, I can't even remember whose panel he was on, but they were pretty mellow. They were mellow as fuck, right? And Diesel came in there and said something. He's like, "Yeah, Diesel, get the fuck," or some shit. Like he was triggered like a motherfucker, dude. That shit was funny as fuck because Diesel wasn't even really talking shit. He was being chill. Diesel's been pretty chill about, you know what I mean? Like he wasn't fucking with anybody, but he somehow fucking triggered the fuck out of Levels, dude, that day. And they had to tell him like 8 times, dude, chill the fuck out, man. Like, calm down. He ain't even talking shit. Get the fuck, Levels. Or get the fuck, Diesel. What up, Johnny Five?
Complete matches of domination. Win and domination. Okay. What up, J5? Number 5 alive.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So, baby, I didn't know you became one. Hey, motherfucker!
Yep. Hey, that's not supposed to. That's supposed to replace that. There you go.
What you talking about, Hungry?
I'm setting up my tanks.
Oh, you battlefielding? You battlefielding, bud?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Dude, just make a normal, like, or not a normal, just make like a Kurg, a K1 RP, or KERP, and then but make it an open server without a password, and to where it's always up.
Yeah, but then. Yeah.
What up, Bob? How you doing, man? What up, Super?
Super Bob. Motherfucker.
Oh, fucker. I gotta fucking shred up some more weeds.
Oh, shit, I hear camos now. Nice.
Hello, That little shit just ignoring me about the lighter. I feel like being like, look in your fucking right pocket, and is there a yellow lighter?
I swear to God.
Give me my yellow lighter, no. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Oh, it's okay.
Give me my shit. How you lose my shit when I let you hold it?
Dude, he's sneaky. He's sneaky. Noity. Sneaky.
No way.
Look.
Crikey.
Oh, dude, I'm a winter guy. You know what I mean? Like, I like me some summer, but I'd rather be cold as fuck. I'd rather like have to be warm than have to be cold. Does that make sense? I'd rather having to be pursuing warmth than to have to be pursuing cold. Cold. Fucking. I'm not the kind of motherfucker that can sleep with a pair of socks on. Hell no. Fuck a pair of socks.
I kind of have to now. My feet
What?
get too cold. I can't sleep.
You know what it is you're not. It's your circulation. Your circulation, bro. You gotta go outside and hug a tree and step on grass like without shoes on. I'm just joking. Calm down, Hungry. Holy fuck. Jeez.
Huh?
I,
Oh,
I,
are
I
you
feel like
talking?
I can feel your hostility, like through the damn.
I didn't hear what you said. I was
Oh, that's
ignoring
it.
you
You
like
got to
a
go out on
kid.
the ground. Like wear some copper wire and shit.
Huh?
You got
Yeah.
to stick some copper wire in the ground, bro. You got to
Yeah.
go hump a tree or something. Got to go hump a tree.
Yeah. Lorax blowing tree hugger.
Hey, be nice to Rax, bro.
Enabled.
Oh, you're not talking about Lorax, though.
No, Lorax, like Dr. Seuss.
I remember that. I remember that damn cartoon. That fake ass Garfield looking motherfucker.
Hold on, comment in slot one and increase range.
Just lights for the heat, so it just defies my
What?
high electric bill. Bro, I still gotta run AC in the fucking the winter if I'm in flower.
So faster cooldowns on one. Duration on two.
I don't understand what you're saying to me, Hungry, and basically I see it as
Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with that then. System upgrade. Grenade launcher.
dude, this thing works so much better. This weed shredder than the last one. That was like 50 years old. I feel like you like built a time machine, went to the past and like found this fucking grinder, this weed shredder, and brought it back, dude. It's that old. This fucking thing is so old.
I'm not even sure what you're talking about.
Your old silver grinder thing, the weed grinder, the metal one. It's metal.
Huh.
Well, we've talked about it like last week. I just had to retire it with the. I was using that same shit that you left here at my house or whatever, like literally fucking 8 years ago. I've been using that same one.
It's
Until
only been
it
6 years.
I don't care. I add years to if I want to, but it's like fucking yeah, it's old as shit, bro. It stopped working even when I like clean it out and shit. You know what I mean? That fucking thing. What the fuck was that?
I've got zero mastery on any flying shit.
You just got to figure out the fly, man. You just got to learn how to fly.
I need to
Yeah, dude. You got to learn how to fucking fly.
get my shit set up.
You got to mess with the controls a wee bit there, lad.
I shall design to combat. A quick firing round, effective against fast moving and lightweight armored aircraft, ineffective against armored ground vehicles. I want that.
Say what?
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 What? Banamanakaki?
Dude, I'm gonna be running these mutants for a couple times. I'll probably run it on into the spring, man. It's
You're
gonna
a
be,
mutant.
huh?
You're a mutant.
Did you call me an idiot,
Mutant.
dude?
You're a mutant.
Okay, now I'm tripping. I'm tripping big time. Because what happened to that joint that I didn't just roll?
You didn't roll it.
Oh, dude, no way.
I'll cool off the room. No AC for me in winter.
Hold up. All right.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be that hard to just get some 6-inch fucking ducting and a 6-inch inline fan and fucking suck all the hot air out of your lights and into another room like to like heat your house and shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
Booms.
Wasn't Root talking about something like that? Was that Root?
Super Bob was just saying about using his lights for heat. Good night, Bob. Boom, 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 boom.
Rolleth L jointeth. Fucking. All right, let's go.
Where are we going?
Mm. Fucking no. To smoke this joint.
Westford Hill.
I don't know. That's crazy. You're being crazy.
You're being crazy.
No, you're being crazy.
Okay, so conquest it is then.
One once
Fuck,
said, "Fuck you. I won't do what you tell me."
fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. Nope.
I will not do what you tell me.
Alright, so conquest. Oh, fuck it. I don't know what I can do.
That's how I lost wrenches. Hey, man. I don't got like a set bunch of rules here. Just don't say like, I don't know. What is it? The same, basically same rules over there. You know, like don't be a racist prick. Don't talk shit about people's families, and you know, America, whatever.
Wait, but
What up, Silent?
talk shit about your family all the time.
I don't know. I don't. Drama happens sometimes, so I'm not like no drama or drama. I don't really have a steering in that. I get people's direction towards it, but I'm like, if drama comes my way, I'm gonna kick that fucker right in the fucking ass. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Jim's down. Oh shit, Jim's flying it too now. Oh shit,
What,
Jim. Cactusi on the scene.
so what that is?
Like, yeah, the Cactusi spreads, bro. Take a really close look. Can you see it, Hungry? What that is?
It's a cactus. Looks like it's like spread eagle stripper style with a crackhead's face in the middle.
Very astute. You're very astute.
Crackhead's face.
Everything with family is, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Dude. Stuck in the garage looking on a crusty ass Jeep Cherokee. Oh shit. Jim's Town with the fuck levels.
Yeah, man. Fuck levels, man.
I don't know, people just say the word levels. I'm like, yeah, man, fuck levels, man.
So supposedly they ordered at my work. They ordered us some new levels,
Oh shit.
but that's been a while ago, and there still ain't none.
I guess we could just, it's kind of rude, and I'm not being hateful or anything because it's just what it is.
Yeah.
And may good fortune always come your way. But this picture right here is comical, bro. I mean, what is Clark looking at? Is he jealous about the watch, or is it something more? Is it something more? Hungry, are you saying there's levels to this shit?
Levels to what shit?
I don't know. Everything.
Fucking tired today, dude.
Wick says, give me that wrench. Give me my wrench back. You have to denounce everybody over here. I hear to get that. There might be some sort of a ritual too you got to do for that wrench. I don't know. I'm not sure, man. You can always just make another account and go over there and say hello.
Hold
I hear he gets that a lot. Gets that a lot. My teammates are. That's awesome. I wear a lot of patches. Should be washing material. Washing material making bubble. Dude. You're hanging with the wrong crew lit. With the wrong crowd, see?
Yeah.
Scooby Snacks.
This is a bad egg, see?
He's a bag of eggs, eh? Dude,
Very working, thank you.
the editing work on this picture is seamless, bro.
Capture objectives and conquest.
It was just a suggestion. It was like I took this picture and handed it off to like a talented individual, and I was like, man, I have a vision. And combined with their vision, this happened. Da, da, da. That's why I know Richka. It's mainly just about telling the one guy to fuck off and not tell you where to hang out. Yeah, that is weird, right? You don't really hear anybody here saying that. Dude, honestly, if anybody here finds any value off that show, or better yet, if any of
It's a
y'all
good
are
place to learn what not to do.
right, that, or if any of y'all like are that aren't de-wrenched there and like not going by that Colts rules and have been banned and barred from over there. If you're not, like, go up there and show them your grow that, and maybe teach them something. Lord knows they need it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I in fact like encourage people to go over there, but like I think you're gonna find the same thing that most of us over here found too, is that you're just gonna get banned and barred for disagreeing with things. It's a really weird world we live in where people can tell people that they want, like you to have it's all about the growers and this freedom of this and freedom of that, but then like the second you have a voice, it's taken from you because it's not the voice that they want to hear. But yeah, I mean, y'all go over there, give it a shot, try it out, see if see what you learn or see what you can teach. Go everywhere, spread the gospel. You know what I mean? For fuck's sake, spread it. I'm tired of doing that shit. What up, Mikey? How you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. I ain't trying to do that no more. That's why we result back into this. I told this dude this would happen. I'm like, eventually I'm going to get bored with all this shit and like, I'm going to focus on something else. Do you want to be the focus of that? The blunt of it? Then stop being a prick. I told him this when I was still talking to him. He didn't listen. So here we are today. I'm bored as fuck. And that's why we have this picture on screen right now. But yeah, go over there by all means. Like, pollinate the shit out of that motherfucker's channel. You know what I mean? if he lets you go up there and show his plants, tell him what you learned. Dude, can you imagine seeing like Star up there and shit trying to talk to those motherfuckers? He wouldn't even let him up, like by the way. But if he did, those would be the most badass plants that have been on that panel for fucking over a year, like 2 years, bro. Just something to think about. The dress is blue and black.
Huh.
You could learn this. You could learn how to do this. Who would not want to learn how to do that?
I'd rather Schwaz. You get better yield.
Right? Oh, dude, Mikey crushes. He won't let me on panel, and he won't let me particularly in giveaways. He's done everything to except block me because it's real no reason to block me, but he doesn't like me. And it's probably just I doubt you've been over there talking to a gang of shit. It's just one of those things where it's like you hang out with the wrong crowd. See, that's weird. That's weird. Thought we were in America, man. It's America. America. %. And that's why the cactusy spreads far and wide. That had 2 meanings. That cup challenge was interesting. They were talking about yesterday. Hungry, you missed that. PKR, they're doing like, or not PKR. They were covering Dixie Cup challenge. So it's like 16-ounce cup. You have to contain everything in that and bring it to fruition. Finish the plant, and the best plant gets 10K. Did you copy that? They didn't copy that. But yeah, the Athena 10K solo challenge. You know what would be cool is if they further pursued like other challenges. You know what I mean? 10K who could she the best. Yeah, that's the problem, Wick, is like my mind instantly, because I already was thinking about like, okay, so what would it take to contain, an award-winning plant in a solo cup? And I've tried it before, like a long time ago. I tried it, so I didn't do like the greatest of job. I kind of was making fun of it as I was doing it, and I damn sure wasn't feeding that bitch like she needed to be fed. But to contain a plant, like I brought it up to Crop and I were kind of talking about it a little bit on panel yesterday too. Is what do you do with the fucking roots that are coming out of the cup? Because like, dude, most of us here are gonna grow one that the roots are just gonna like spill out of the cup everywhere it goes. So with that being said, like, are you disqualified if your plant's healthy? Like, give me a fucking break. Fuck out of here with that. Has lots of branches already. He's going to be watering 17 times a day at the end. Yeah, it's going to be beyond high frequency fertigation, right? We're talking like something in a solo cup in full flower. And if it's trained out, if he trains a canopy, which we know Crop's going to fucking, you know what I mean? Crop's going to win that shit. I got faith in my boy, man. I actually think that he has a really good chance of showing that whole contest what's up. You know what I mean? It'd be kind of cool to see that unfold. But anyways, if he can get a canopy off that cup, off that solo, and sustain it, because that's the thing. Like, it's gonna require, like, that shit's gonna almost need some sort of a constant source of being like moist. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude. The whole mass of the cup is gonna be roots. Oh, Hungry's asleep. Hungry, are you asleep? He was, dude. No, he wasn't.
Fucking loading.
I wouldn't want to compete against Chop. Right, exactly.
Compete against what?
Oh, Chop's. I think you were away from the shit for a second, or sleeping. But Chop's doing like this Athena Solo Cup challenge for 10K, Like the winner of the whoever has the best plant at the end of the competition in like December or January wins $10,000.
Like, it's his thing, or he's participating?
He's participating in it,
Oh, okay.
dude. But yeah, I mean it's going to be hard to contain the roots in that system. Like I would be concerned about that rule. Like, do you have to, you know, do you have to fucking burn the roots? What up, Lorax? How you doing? You can't have my cheese. A fucking 16-ounce cup, dude. That's gonna be crazy. Definitely curious to see how that pans out though. And rooting for crop. What about trim the roots? Well, I guess you would probably have to, right? I mean, because it says it has to be contained in the cup, but you're gonna have to put some sort of a draining. You have to modify the cup, right? I mean, you have to. You have to be able to have a draining, some sort of a drain for the water. And someone reminded somebody else that was like triple cupping it, which I don't understand that at all. But they were triple cupping it, and they were like, "Yo, like you have to be able to contain the roots within the 16-ounce cup." So that is going to require some sort of a pruning of the roots, I do believe. I don't know, but yeah, like I said, I hope he fucking wins, dude. That'd be a cool prize, 10K. Fire. Plus some dope ass accolades. Not everybody can say, "Hey, I won 10K on a solo cup challenge." So yeah. Sad veg. I could eat right. Hopefully they do like I don't know what other kind of challenges could they do, Athena. I assume you have to use you use their shit. To be fair, any sort of challenge to grow, for it to be fair and for it to be, I mean, it's so hard for them. How the fuck are you gonna regulate the entries and all the rules and cheating? And I mean, you're basically taking uh all of your data off of like pictures, right? Maybe videos and what the person's saying. And a lot is like going towards like the winner being like somebody, people are definitely putting efforts and thoughts in like how they can like, bend the rules to the max, if not like fucking cheat. Some of the entries already dead. Dude, I honestly, Jimstown, I think that a lot of them are going to fall out, man. Like, you're going to see a lot of them die off. A huge percentage of them, because if people don't understand the assignment quickly, that, like, no matter what they're in, it's containing a 16-ounce cup, so they're going to have to use some form of, like, watering the fuck out of it. And when I say watering the fuck out of it, I mean, like, how are you going to do it while you have to fucking sleep, dog? Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be one of those things where like you have to water this plant some way. Like, could it go 8 hours without being watered? You know what I mean? I don't know. I've grown a plant like it was like a 3 bud plant and a solo cup. I did a too tall lean. I actually dropped the plant, fell like 3 times and it broke. That's how the too tall lean started. It was fucking funny. Uh, it was like a little perch. It looked like a little fucking. It was weird, dude. But yeah, I grew that shit and I didn't feed it correctly. Cause fuck that. What up, Boston? How you doing? Cause yeah, fuck that. But yeah, so she had like the tiniest like little colas on her, dude. She was not fed well. Yeah, so somehow you're gonna have to feed that plant to the max. Regulators. Bound up. All right, hold up. There we go. One second. Well, their phone wasn't charging. Nah, Happy's awake. Hungry, sleeping. Regulators, mount up. But I like that kind of shit, man. Especially considering the amount of people out here that can actually grow. To see somebody like like Crop pursuing something like that, I think we'll get a good gander at a successful grow in a solo cup might look like. I wonder if there's regulations as far as like when they got to flip and like, you know what I mean, like all that shit too. Very curious about that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll another joint. Fuck it. Crop ain't scared. Yeah, dude, I think he's gonna terrorize them. I think that a lot of people are gonna look at his shit and be like, "Oh shit." Like it'll get a lot of attention. Yeah, do you have to flip at a certain time? I know you have to finish it at a certain time. Just so many things like and would go into the judging of it. It's almost it's almost like the best way to get like uh uh um I don't know. Like does any of it have to do with the final flower or anything too? I've been a part of judging a couple different things or at least nominating the out of like a pretty vast group of people for a couple of times where I did the grow leader thing of judging like or not judging so much as picking who the winners could be, nominating. That was my job. Was nominating. And it was for various things, man. There was like and Crop did that too actually. He did some of that, he knows what I'm talking about. He participated in a lot of that as well, the nominations for at least one season. Oh wait, it's only veg? Bro, if it's only veg, that's gonna be wild, man. So he can veg that bitch for like 2 months, 3 months? No way, bro. There might be some. If I read that correct, if I'm understanding that, and run, dude. I don't think. Okay, so I think it's like strict domination. So I know that they could like try and duplicate it or whatever, but like I'm pretty sure it's based on one plant. So if your one plant dies, you done. I think. I don't know. I'm assuming that would be the way to do it. Uh, Otherwise, that's kind of yeah. A facility could just cheat, grow 100 and pick the best one. But even with their CO2, I don't think that stands against Crop based on height and weight or what. That's what I want to know. Like, how are they? You know what I mean? Because yeah, are they just gonna like? Is it gonna be one of those things where they just pick like their favorite person, or is it gonna be the actual best plan? Should be a judgment of maybe all the people, but then at the same time, would you trust like a bunch of plant killers to pick the best plant? Oh shit! New Year's Eve, it's over. But I'm curious, is it just for veg? That'd be crazy. They should lose because people don't train plants anymore. I know, right? Or they just don't know how, or they like never have. Training of the plants changed everything, bro. If anybody wants to talk about something that'll like make them have more yield, besides not killing your fucking plant, like it's the training, in my opinion. Maximize your space. Busted. Look at how Spider Farmer and those companies select who they give equipment to. They don't base it on grower skill or talent, Wick, at all. They really don't. Like, I'm not saying that they don't give it to talented people because I know a couple people that are talented. I'm pretty sure that have got equipment from them. Wait, Spider Farmer, that was Indoor Promised Land, dude. He had a gig for them. He was like the first out of anybody I knew way back in the day. He actually helped a couple of people get linked up with them. Dude, fucking IPL, man. Just do like a one plant challenge, an indoor challenge. So there's no views. Yeah, that's all they care about. Like view count and shit like that. I discovered that back in the day, like way back in the day. Like when I was all like enthusiastic about like finding sponsors and doing all that shit. Like it just like it doesn't matter your grower skill or talent. It back then it just and then after like a thousand I stopped paying attention to it. You know what I mean? Like I don't fucking even care, dude. I know that's when they're like tripping on it the most, but I don't know. I don't need new equipment, and I don't want to make videos for somebody. Sorry, I want to make videos for myself. If I have the interest or the urge to make something, I'm gonna do it because I want to, not because like somebody's like giving me a light that I could just buy and locking me into fucking making videos, saying how good their shit is. Not doing it. You got a brand new spider form in the box? Hell yeah. Dude, I've been rocking the same light Dr. MJ Coco gave me a couple years back, dude. Still rocking it. Homie helped me out get like a one of the components went out on it after the like 2 or 3 harvests, and then he called up Mars Hydro and fucking had them sent me the new whatchamacallit. Fuck, I can't remember it. But dude, I went in there one day and my light was like discoed out, bro. At the beginning of flower too, it just started fucking spazzing out, bro. That was crazy. And within like 4 or 5 days, dude, that shit was like at my house. Very cool, man. Shout out to him. Appreciate you, bro. This lights work just fine for this 4x4. I know myself as the best grower. Fuck Mikey, he says. Get him, Lorax. The coffee's gone. It was disgusting too. Fucking went got him. Good to see you again, Lorax. Been a minute, man. Oh shit. Thought you were on the pursuit of the Garden of Eden or something, man. Thought you left us. Thought you were outskis. He's like, just playing, Mikey. I am the best, though. Just saying. Yeah, it's good to see you, Rex. What is this? Okay, there we go. Good to hear, man. Spark this joint in y'all's honor. Smoking some of the queen that my buddy grew and some outdoor. Pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. So you got about 14, 15 ounces off that plant. Should have went and peeped it, man, beforehand. I think he has some pictures. I'll see if my buddy I got some good pictures of it. I've been wanting to see somebody run the queen outside, so yes, sir. Uh Anybody seen any of the shit that's been going on in some of these cities where like shit's wilding out? Shit's wilding out. I guess the one that was here in my city was like it wasn't dude it was all older folks, right? Like it was all like I mean it was a group of different people, but like people from both facets or all facets were like chilling and just walking on the street, flying all the flags that they wanted to fly. Nobody fought. Nobody was into any issues. They all took off home when it was done. There was no like. It was chill here, dude. It was actually. I heard. I had a couple buddies that went down there. I was like, oh shit, did you all get into any scuffles? And they're like, no, man. We walked down the street with everybody. They interviewed a bunch of people and like, you know what I mean? Like there was no fighting or like any weird presence like that. Instead, it was all peaceful. And that's coming from a couple people that like go down to shit like that and they expect fucking to have a confrontation just on site. Like they were like, yeah, man, everybody was chill. So that's good to hear. I don't know if it went like that everywhere else in everybody else's city, like where y'all live, but yeah, here I guess it was mellow. Which I was expecting it to not be like that, to be honest. A lot of people are riled up. They're all hyped up off Mountain Dew. Just my thoughts on that. How's everybody else doing though, man? I'll get back into showing shit again, man. I don't know. I'm lazy with it now. You know what I mean? What's the point? I'm about to flip to flower in the next couple of days. I gotta do a checklist of things. I like to, you know what I mean? The OCD goes beyond that. I have to like make sure all the fans are cleaned out. Do a nice scrubbing of like the inside of the tent before I flip. Take any other plants that aren't gonna be flipped out of there. Get them the fuck out of there. Let them like take over their space and then flip. Take any cuts of the plants before they flip a course because dude, I read somewhere the other day somebody was telling people, teaching them the best time to take cuts is 2 weeks into flower. I honestly like if anybody wants to find any content for like plant killers and people that desperately need help with shit, Facebook is like a haven, dude. There's like millions of people that like flock to Facebook to show their fucking crazy shit and boast about how dope it is. And I've actually met a couple people out there that like listen and shit. Like they'll, I'll show them like, Grow Boss and I'll show them hemp and I'll show them, our world here. And, like they'll check it out. They'll dig it. Some people aren't feeling it, but like a while ago, like last year, I think it was actually the Northern Scroggers group that I got booted out. Because I fucking made waves there. I pissed somebody off or whatever. So dude's wife like kicked me out. I guess I don't know. Anyway, so like when I got booted out of that, I was like, "Fuck, I want to stop disagreeing with people on here, or just I disagree, but I'm not even gonna like." As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna like leave a message or like an emoji, even laughing at their fucking stupid shit that they say on here because people just don't tend to listen. You know what I mean? Unless you like see somebody that desperately wants help and they're actually asking for it, like and you have the time for it, it's really rough. On Facebook because there's so many fucking scenarios where it's fucked, dude. And did you see Boston's lame ass fake pics? They showed a crowd from a totally different event. Oh no shit! And they used it as real event. Is that what I was seeing? I couldn't figure out what they were talking about. Yet there was a New England Patriots float that they were there. Dude, because yeah, somebody said something that to me too. Sent me 2 pictures with that didn't put any context in it, and they're like, check this out. I'm like, wait, what is it? I don't understand what I'm looking at. But here, dude, I mean, you see like both, like if you want to, if you will, left and right people like walking down the street, talking with each other, flying, one person has an American flag, the next person has a really colorful one right next to him, and they were chill. And it was weird because I hadn't really seen much of that like throughout this. But that day, particularly, there's this local dude, right? His name's JD. He's got like 1.5 million subs here on YouTube, and he covers a lot of this stuff, and he was out there. He was walking around and shit, checking it out, and with one of his other buddies with Valhalla, and nobody was fucking around, dude. And like usually when, especially with like even him, that's a bigger YouTube channel. When they go out there, like they always get fucked with, dude. Always. I know like a lot of them aren't like that though. I think for here it was just because it was an actual event that they had planned. Like they showed like where they're gonna walk around, what streets they are closing off and shit, the circle and where it ends. You know what I mean? And once it ended. They didn't just find the next. They didn't like all find a federal building to like, protest. They just all went home instead. Other places is that's what they did though. Shit's been getting crazy. It's fucking nuts here in Portland. Mm. Both different sides. See, out there it's a different story. You got like both sides out there, and they don't stand arm in arm and walk down the street together peacefully. They fucking argue and fight and talk shit on megaphones to each other all hours of the night. That's what they do in Portland. They do not get along with each other out there. It's weird. Yeah, I didn't know that's what that was about though. I'll check that out, Boston. Showing the wrong clip. They're like, show the clip from this. Matter of fact, the only time I've seen them all be chill in Portland, and like actually when there's like fucking hundreds of people out there from all different facets, from all different whatever you want to call it, is when they're passing around joints, dude. They're out there smoking weed together and drinking beers. I've actually seen them a couple times, all just laughing and talking and fucking like chilling, smoking good weed, or who knows if it's good weed. Shit's wild out though. It's crazy. Yeah, dude. Dude, right now it's weird because like anybody who wants to ever check it out, there's like a fuck ton of people that are out there like streaming 24/7 now. So it's not hard to find on YouTube or X or fucking any of that shit. And basically they just fucking all night, like both sides will be like in front of the federal building and they'll fucking be yelling at each other, and then the federal building will need to like exit or enter vehicles, so they'll bring out like fucking 50 officers to like form lines and shit so they can get vehicles in and out, and people fucking while out while that's happening, and a lot of time they'll get like smoke bombed or fucking rubber bullets or whatever you want to call them, like non-lethals or whatever. They're these little like pepper balls. That's what they're called, pepper balls. They shoot pepper balls at the ground by them and shit. You know what I mean? As soon as they hit the ground, they fucking poof up like the shit that you don't want to inhale. Fuck crazy, bro. That shit don't happen here though. In my city is a college town, and our whatever you want to call it, like our riot police or our fucking they're used to this shit every year. Like so every fucking year, like the parties on campus and shit while out so much, they go so fucking hard that like they'll have to surround like 2 or 3 city blocks and shit and like attempt to shut it down with riot police and shit. You know what I mean? Like that happens every single fucking year here, like since I've lived here. And so like people just don't fuck around as much in my city because they know that the police are fucking they got the shit to do it. They know what the fuck they're doing with that. They deal with fucking crazy crowds, like you know what I mean? Like, and we're talking like thousands of students like rebelling to not want to shut the party down. And it might not sound like much, but dude, like back in the '90s and shit, remember fucking Sublime singing about the fucking those riots and shit? Dude, I lived 2 blocks from that shit. I remember that shit, bro. Like that was real deal shit. That actually happened. The police had to leave, bro. They took off back. They were like, nope, nope. They said, hell no. And then shortly after that, they started figuring it out. They're like, okay, like there's certain parts of like the campus area or like apartments where like there's a local baseball team that's not affiliated with the college, but they also like most of their team every season will stay like they'll rent this portion of this apartment complex, right? And they party their asses off with it. Same complex every year, but for like the last 20 years, You know what I mean? Like every fucking year, especially like like during certain times, they fucking rage it, dude, and that it gets shut down. You heard those fools are getting paid. Can you imagine acting that way for a check, dude? Right? Like, well, how else could they be out there 24/7? Like, there's this dude Tommy Boy. He's out there, right? That guy is a conservative. That's now out there. He lost his job. He tried to. This is the funny part. Tommy Boy 420 trying to say he lost his job. I'm like, motherfucker, you quit your job. Dude was getting like his Cash App was. They didn't shut it down. They had to suspend it because he got too many donations. So he maxed out his fucking donations in like 2 days or whatever. That dude's over on Twitter or X or whatever. But he just goes out to his full-time job now. He sits out there and fucking enrages, dude. He's not allowed to go on the property for some reason, right? Everybody else can, but that guy got kicked off. He has to stay 200 feet away. So he'll go out 200 feet away, which is like right by the encampment, and he'll sit there with a fucking speaker and megaphone and just fucking like just go off for like hours. What up, Nuggy? How you doing, brother? Hell yeah. There's some shit. Yeah, look up Tommy Boy 420 though. Tommy Boy 420. I can't remember what the last number is. Anyways, if you type that in, you'll find him. Yeah, his full-time job now is to just go out there and fucking record this shit. That's what he does. You seen him, right, Zim? Dude, talk about trolling in real fucking life, dude. Doesn't that remind you? Like, homie is trolling the world, dog. Like, that shit's crazy as fuck. Oh, shit. I was watching him through JD. Dude, JD's in my fucking hometown, bro. JD lives here, dog. Isn't that crazy? You seen that? See, y'all know about JD. I just recently, I discovered JD years back, and then I stopped watching him for whatever reason. I think I lost that, or I stopped using that account, and then it just wasn't. I didn't end up finding him again until recently with the shit that's been going on, and then now, yeah, dude, yeah, you saw the one where he was out there with Valhalla the other day. JD's fucking chill as fuck, bro. He'll talk to you about anything. That guy's fucking mellow. Dude, Tommy, yeah, that shit's crazy. Somebody said they're naming that street Tommy Boy Street or Tommy Street or something. That's fucking crazy. You guys gotta check him out. What's up, Cakes? You guys definitely gotta check out fucking Tommy Boy and see the shit. Like, dude's fucking trolling everybody that walks by, bro. If you walk by, he's trolling you, dog. I think Hungry's taking a snooze, or he's boiling some water. He'll be back. I can't unmute him now. I don't think. Let me see. Hungry, are you there? Nope, he's not there. He's still boiling water. But no, yeah. So fucking check that dude out, dude. Actually, the weird thing is, like, so I watched this shit. This is nothing new. Like, the people are like, oh, they've been out here for 5 months. My dudes and dudettes, they've been out there for 7 fucking years. Like, what are y'all talking about? They've been not maybe at that federal building, but the next one down the street. They've been doing this shit forever. Do you think he could troll me? I don't know, Rax. You might get in his head a wee bit there, lad. That'd be fun to see. I gotta see what this is once. The youngster was trying to bring the lighter back. I was like, nah, I was just flicking you shit, dog. I got a new one. Oh yeah, but that's what I was trying to say. So that shit's been going on out there for like a long time. There was something called the Summer of Love. Shit, they shut down like 3 or 4 city blocks and called it Chaz or some shit. I remember they've been at it for a bit over there, man. And back then there used to be some fellas like the Preacher used to go out there. I used to play video games with this dude, Black Rebel. There was like a bunch of people that were getting arrested out there and just stopped going out there. They're like, fuck this. And now they're back out there. Now all of them are like rolling up and shit. Like Belly Ray, if you're out there listening, brother, he comes in here sometimes. Belly Ray's out there at that building. He rolls out there and he fucking tells everybody to get fucked. He does. He's like, I run these streets. Fuck you guys. Belly goes and talks bad shit, dude. He's another one to check out. Portland Andy, dude. I've been talking to that dude for fucking years. You know how I met that guy? He used to grow, man. I met him because when I first started growing, I was looking for like, you know what I mean? And I stumbled across his channel because he was doing some like grow shit. He was like trying to put some like tent together. And Portland Andy was partially why I was like, oh yeah, I need to get a tent. That's what I needed to get. I need to get a tent. You know what I mean? I don't even think he grows anymore. But oh yeah, Cactus Gang on scene. On scene. But those are all people that stream. Like Portland Andy sent it out there again tonight. He rolls up on his electric scooter. He fucking rolls up. I don't know if he's still going out there, but he said he was. Tommy Boy's literally out there every fucking night. This one chick from this next city over, Honey Badger or whatever, she literally, she's out there every fucking night, right? And then she'll end up being like the last person out there, like one of the last people out there. And I feel like she just gets stuck out there because like they'll fucking follow your ass home, right? People will follow your ass. They'll find out where you live. They'll like put your real name on there and shit. Like it's fucking wild. What up, Spetty? How you doing, man? Why did you lose your wrench? No, we reset wrenches. Spetty. 1 second now. Hold on, that. Oh man, now. See, Spetty never abused the wrench. There you go, Spetty. Now you're protected. Dude, I'm running out of papers fast as fuck. What up, Cakes? How you doing, man? Man, I fell asleep during the part of that Vancouver card, the main event, particularly. Cakes, you got Aspinall or do you got Gone? Do you got the Frenchie or do you got the Manchesterian, the Scouse? Who you got? Who you got? Dude, I'm gonna bet on whatever Cake says this weekend. Let's see if you can make us some money. Who you got, Cakes? You got Cyril Gone or you got Aspinall? You got Aspinall? What about? Do you think Dern's gonna take it? Now, if you go against the Canadian, I don't know if I'll feel right about taking your advice. Do you think Mackenzie Dern is gonna get it? There's a belt up for grabs for the gals too. He's pretty cute, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Mackenzie Dern. She is sexy, dude. Respectfully. She looks smart, dude. I bet my buddy 1K Dodgers is bad. Missed the fights last week. They're pretty good, man. There was some good shit going down. Yeah, dude. I fucking fell asleep during the RDR fight, and I guess his team threw in the towel or something. Like he quit. He quit. That's crazy too, right? Because he was fucking destroying. Dude, the Makachev, what's his name? Shit, I forgot his name. Makachev's in the fight soon, though. That kick in the balls was rough, dude. That shit was crazy, bro. The Holland getting like just fucking hooved in the nuts, dude. I saw that actually. That was right before I fell asleep. I was like, I could take a wink before, like a short little nap before the main event starts. Yeah, right. The kick in the balls was bad, bro. He lifted him up off the ground, man. No good. Yeah, that was gnarly. I missed the whole RDR fight though. I kind of want to go back and rewatch it, see what happened there. Takes a lot for your side to throw in the towel, bro. They literally threw in the towel, man. That's crazy. I thought that. Oh yeah, it's a Cactusy Gang today. Cactusy Gang. Oh shit! I got a water. But yeah, the watering I see particularly being like the issue with the solo cut. The feeding, really. It's cool they're running Athena. It really wouldn't matter what you're running though. Still gonna have to fucking do it a whole shit ton. Dude, I broke a couple of these yesterday. Let's see. See, I almost did it again. So I was shopping for some clone gel, and I used the Athena gave me like one of the pouches of the cuts, and I just ran out of it. So it lasted me a fucking long ass time, right? Like a really long time. And so when I went in and I was looking at the price of shit, the cuts was actually I think it was on sale for like $20. So I was like, fuck yeah, man, let me get those cuts. So I ended up getting that, and it's in a tube now, which I approve of. My only complaint is the fucking shit is like, it seems like it's a little thicker. Like it's not as I don't know. It's a little different. Maybe it's just it needs to be shook a little bit or something. But yeah, I find the bottle a lot easier to get the amount that you want into, like to use as opposed to like, using the squeeze shit and like squeezing out a fucking bunch of it, like some obscene amount, like a ketchup bottle on accident and fucking being like, well, fuck, I guess I have to use that. You know what I mean? So like the little squeeze bottle, like the actual, like, it's like a little shampoo bottle with a squeeze nozzle or like a fucking nozzle on top or whatever. But dude, you could like get just a little bit for one plant. I mean, you could literally take that thing and like and just squeeze a little bit onto the one plant specific, one stem, if you had to. It's pretty cool. Definitely a lot better than the fucking pouch. You think it works better than clone? I don't know. That's the hard one, man. Like honestly, I've made some adjustments with things. Like okay, so in previous weeks, I was been able to get roots in these bags in the Root Riot plugs within 6 days. You know what I mean? And then since I changed I don't know what it is, man. My mind's trying to figure it out, but it's taking me back to like 8 days again to get roots. And the only thing I could think of that I changed was the light source. I'm using these little 15-watt bar lights now. So after talking to my buddy about it, we doubled it up. Like I mounted a second bar light for like where the bags are on the shelf to where it could just, where it has a little more light. And since I did that, we're back to like 7 day, 6 day roots again. Thank goodness. As far as that, I don't know though. Like it would be cool to do like a side by side and actually like get data on it, like just consistently run the same strain in one bag and then in the other bag, same strain, but with Clone X as opposed to the Athena, the cuts. I think that'd be cool. I think that the Clone X shit is more expensive, to be honest. I mean, because I was looking at $15 or was it $7? I think, excuse me, for the pouch, and they were completely out of the bigger ones. So I would have had to pay. I would have had to get a couple pouches to make it even. And I don't like those because they are that you can't seal them after you fucking open them. So like, yeah, dude, I don't know. I just went with this. I kind of want to get some Clone X though and see. Yeah, it's probably all the same. I mean, honestly, it works the same. Is what I figured. Dude, I notice sometimes like what seems like okay, so when I run the grow with the Pro line for Athena, like because I wasn't recommended to use the grow with like how I train plants and what I do from my Athena rep. He told me to just use the bloom with the core. Uh and so when I like went back to running the grow for like my plants and veg, I noticed what seemed like a CalMag deficiency uh, with a lot of the plants that were getting that feeding regimen as opposed to the grow, and then those same exact the strains of plants like with running the pro line or the grow with the pro line like not getting it. Great, wait, babe, too long as I'm is healthy, don't need. Oh yeah, I mean I'm sure you. Yeah, exactly. As long as healthy, you don't need it. I wonder if little things I do if it helps or not. Like I'll kind of take the first little layer off the stem, cut it at the angle right on one of the nodes, uh, kind of like, and then I'll put some of the gel in it, or I'll soak it in the gel, and I'll kind of rub the gel in the stem, and then put it in the cube. I mean, I don't know if those are necessary steps. It's just something I've literally done every single time. What's up, Will? How you doing, good buddy? Will, have you been fucking with Battlefield at all? When I have time, I mess with it. It's actually really fun. Enjoying it. I canceled the $30 bullshit Xbox shit because I don't have time to fucking play that shit anymore. Anyways, Battlefield's sick though, man. I'm having fun with it. I know shit about clones. Crap, gonna teach me. Oh hell yeah! What up, Hayes? How you doing, man? Hungry says hello. Hello. Yeah, hell, good to see you, man. Can we talk about curing? Yeah, definitely, dude. So with if you have specific things you'd like to talk about with curing, but I like since I've like if we're gonna take the time to grow this plant, like the veg, the flower, like why not skip on the parts like that also mean a lot. And I find that being a thing, right? Like people will quickly try to find ways to dry their plant fast, or like you could get eager over like 3 or 4 days or a week. Man, it's so important to dry your shit right. And maybe not everybody can dry it specifically like how, like the recommended way. But dude, I like to rock that 60/60. That 60/60 is awesome. Oh, I just got handed some fucking venison. Here, let me see. Oh shit. Dude, that's gonna be fire. Okay, let's put that away. I'll eat that later. Anyways, but yeah, so 60/60. I really think that the to get a good cure, like it starts there, right? Like if you dry it correctly, you're headed into the correct realm of where you'd like to be for a good cure. Why do you have a Oh, it was because I was sampling their gear. Like they gave me a bunch to try out for free. That's all. You know me, I'm not gonna read a bottle or use a recommendation. Really, honestly, I prefer to use your guys' data and experience like that you've had with specific nutrients over what any place will tell me. But I figured to give it a fair try for them, and since they desire to supply the the funding for me to experiment with their nutrients, I would follow their directions and see what's up. I've tweaked it since then though. I'm not gonna like use the cleanse. That's thanks to Crop. He actually kind of steered me out of that. They recommended that I use a fuck ton of cleanse, which I'm not doing anymore. Start timer. But yeah, that's the only reason. I can't get 60/60 in my space. Turns out pretty good though. Yeah, I mean, if you can, what there are other, I think, who was it that showed? I think it was Root that actually showed like an acceptable range. You know, if you can't run specifically like 60-60, you know, there's other ranges you can hit. Cleanse, yeah, they wanted me to add cleanse per gallon, like all the way through the run. I think basically, which would make it. I think it basically makes it to where we're only getting what's in the nutrients more so than what's in the soil. You know what I mean? 60-60 as in temperature, humidity for drying. Does it just message me? I got like 50 notifications. What the hell? Turns out pretty good though. Exactly. But yeah, that 60-60, like for 2 weeks, it was like usually around 2 weeks, depending on like the flour and what you're drying and all that shit. But you know, pretty standard 12 to 14 days, maybe give or take a few. I found that the flour is, I love it, man. And I still jar. I'd like this next time around to like try some of the bags, the different, I don't know what the fuck they're called. I hear all y'all talking about them. I have not tried any of that shit. Yeah, I don't like talk to the. I haven't talked to that rep for like a year, Rex. He gave me a feeding schedule, and that was that. After that, you know, there wasn't really any resource there to talk to him about anything. And I even actually was thinking about like switching nutrients, but I have fucking a shit ton of Athena still left. It may go bad before, if that's a thing, before I get to use it. Just tell you what, where is the humidity programming? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like the slow process of, you know what I mean. I'm patient with it, so if it takes 2 weeks to dry my shit, and then you know however long to cure it after that, I don't really care. I like, you know, I don't mind the process. 60-60 is easy for me to get because with a portable AC unit and a tiny room, you know what I mean? The only problem with that is if I'm running anything else in that room, because you know, the environment shares the space, so, or the space shares the environment. So, meaning if I have like something going on in my closet and I'm trying to bring the core to 60-60, that's definitely going to affect what I have going on in the closet. But yeah, if I want to cure in 10 days, that would be dope. That would be dope. You know, I haven't tried anything from the Canatrol. My only other complaint for it to be was like you can't dry a lot at once, right? And are they actually claiming that the dry and cure is done in 8 days? Like it's just perfect dry and cure 8 days. What up, Dutch? How you doing? He wants to see the charts. Give me them charts. Cure supposedly does it in 10 days. That's crazy, man. I always assumed that it would. Okay, here's the other thing. You're setting your flour, your wet flour on trays. So like it's gonna flatten the buds, right? I don't know. I would be more apt to still hanging it until it like can hold its form, and then like maybe putting it in there. I don't know. But yeah, everybody I've heard that has one likes it. Their biggest complaint is it just won't. They won't dry a lot at a time. So in the long run, if you have a lot to dry, it's still taking time unless you buy multiple units. Couldn't you basically do that same kind of shit, but like make it like a walk-in, so you could just dry a fuck ton? The cash time day, the room. I feel like this could be innovated in a way that would make it worthy of the time and effort. You know what I mean? I guess like having a smaller like oven size unit to dry like a small amount is fine. But I still think like okay, there's little things that they could do to improve. Why are we not making it to where you can hang it? You know what I mean? Like why do you have to does it have to be on trays? Is the trays part of the process? Because couldn't you still design the system somehow to make it to where like you could hang the shit? Or I guess not everybody grows colas, right? Maybe that's the thought. I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, you can try and smoke one day with the herbs. What up, flyby? Dry 110 degrees. Costs like $80. Tobacco. Oh, no shit. Cure is more practical. No, drop jar. Dude, I've like pulled like a little lower branch off, like like and put it in front of my Xbox X because the fucker is hot as shit, bro. In that little corner, it's like a little heater, especially if there's like a game on the thing. But dude, that shit dried in like 3 days. No shit. I was like, holy fuck! It shriveled up to like a quarter of the size though. It was fucking not worth it. Yeah, Boston. That make the room you dry in make it like a walk-in, right? Because you could control the environment in a walk-in pretty well, like you have to because it's a walk-in. So couldn't you, like, if you had the right equipment, in a sense, like make that walk-in correct for what you need? Racks, facts, racks with the facts. I put a Nuggets on my PC before I forgot about it for months. Oh shit, dusted it. Huh? It fucking turned it into like a fucking dashboard, bud. They offer that also to make a room for you from Canada. They were listening. Or have they always done that? Because that would be more like if you had the money to do it, why not just make a fucking walk-in, right? Like if you're gonna, I don't know, essentially like you can't buying like 20 of those doesn't seem like it would be the way to go. Whereas like making one big one would be the way to go. Hmm. Flyby, have you checked out Tommy Boy 420 on Twitter? You seen that motherfucker? Go check him out. When you have enough to dry, it really makes sense because it keeps everything in primo condition, right? And it's like a storage, right? Too, in a sense. Like, well, I mean, I guess you probably couldn't store a big stock in there unless you had a giant room that you could condition in such a fashion. But that is a good way to hold it too. I'd fucks with it. Tommy Boy 4209 or something like that. Dude, y'all's wanna like if anybody has the ability to restream shit, just fucking be one of those people that are other restreaming all the people that are live on the set. Like and yeah, just fucking just do that, dude. You'll get like thousands of people trying to watch this shit. I've noticed that like people have just started channels and like they're restreaming all the people that are down at these events, these things, and their fucking channels are blowing up. Not for me, I just like to watch it, but whatever. My favorite room in the house. Weed just isn't as good. Nobody used to get it perfect 60/16 weed actually had smells back in the day. Dude, like that's the thing, like that hay smell, like I haven't dude, well, only the first time I ever tried to dry did I experience that. Okay, the first two times because the first time was outdoor. That was a lie. I put that shit in my closet and the fucking dude, it was like hot as fuck in the house. Like I had no AC, so that shit ended up drying. Um, you know what I mean? In the worst conditions. It smelled like hay in there. It was horrible. And then the second time I dried it in my tent, but it was still like I didn't have the the temperature down. I did not. Oh hell yeah, I will. I'll add that, dude. I want to check it out today. The only thing that's pissing me off about Battlefield 6 so far, Will, is that it's hard to like. I like to host a server a lot of time, and they're like, there's the global shit. Yeah, the fucking global bullshit. Can't make a server. By the time I get, hey, is the plant myself some are just duds. No, I mean like the hay smell, like if you dry it too fast, you know what I mean? In the drying process. Have you guys ever done that? Like you fucking drying. It just smells like it's bad, dude. It's bad. You used to have to pay for the servers as well. Like I kind of almost miss that. You could rent the servers for like like a day or two or whatever, and then it's a dedicated server for you. So not only is your ping lower, but you can just do whatever you want with it. If you wanted to make it a bot farm, you could, or if you wanted to open it to the public, you could also do that. Dude, I've been having fun with it though. I've been like, I just do recon right now, man. I'm just recon everything, trying to max that out. Shit's fun, super fun. There's new maps in a couple days too. Yeah, it's doing like some weird global area, like max global servers or some shit. To let your Reddit servers, then you could kick all the cheaters. And yeah, dude, I feel like they're doing a good job of getting rid of cheaters. Like I haven't checked out Call of Duty at all. I don't have the time, but I haven't. I don't find myself saying, "Oh, that guy fucking he's hacking." I haven't said it a single time, to be honest. And I know that there's people that are cheating, but maybe it's just such a huge scale game that you don't run into them as much because the matches are like 60 something people as opposed to like 16 or fucking 12. Not only that, but I keep seeing like Call of Duty maps on the game, which is kind of fucking cool. Somebody was playing Rust 1-on-1 and fucking uh shit. What's the other one? Oh, Shipment. Dude, could you imagine the effort and time it would take to build those maps? People got a lot of time on their hands. Holy shit. Oh yeah, there's like see, but Dice is actually being smart about it. I was watching this thing the other day, Dutch, where they're talking about how like they'll just go buy the fucking hacks themselves, and then they'll reverse engineer the code and then fucking just get rid of it. Just take it out of the game. And of course, they're just gonna do it again. But for the people that are cheating on the game, they get banned and barred, right? And then they have to buy a new account. And they just keep. That's how these companies make money. Is they just make they know you're stuck. You have to buy a new account. I couldn't imagine cheating on a video game, dude. That's fucking weird. The Nubia looks like how you can tell something was made. But yeah, a lot of it does seem kind of fishy. Like some of the maps are just kind of like AI generated or something. But it's still fucking. It's weird. I'm having fun with it. It's fucking fun. Piloting it. I'm doing I'm flying a lot of choppas too. I'm doing a lot of chopper runs. Well, I was until they fucking made it to where the smallest tank can lock onto any aircraft now. If you have somebody that paints in your tank, if somebody will paint like the target, you can lock on anything. And even with flares, it doesn't stop it. Yeah, it's definitely not Battlefield 4 at least yet, but it's still fun. It's better than the last one. Battlefield. All that. I don't know what that is. Weird. Yeah, me too, Will. It's been chill. Least favorite thing is trying to find a match though. We're getting too much with a fucking bunch of crazies. If you snipe at all, Will, if you're on controller, you can bind. If you put like the, I don't know, you probably already know this, but if you put the rangefinder, you got to earn it first on a sniper. You can bind that rangefinder button with your zoom and your focus, and then every time you fucking like you zoom in on a target, it automatically gets rid of your bullet drop as long as you're on the target. And yeah, dude, it's almost cheating, but it's not because it's in the game. Hungry kept telling me I was trying to cheat. I was trying to get. There's also like you can pull up a drone. Like you can have one of your buddies pull up a drone, and then you pull out the hammer, and you just hammer on the drone, and it takes you up to the stratosphere. And you just jump off, and you gotta get on anything. Now, that's kind of cheating, I guess, but it's exploiting. Hungry and I were talking about it the other day. He's like, "I'm not doing it. Fuck you." I'm like, "You're no fun." Yeah, dude. I didn't delete it. I turned it. I checked out the because like Halloween season is like the COD's like best season supposedly every year. So I checked out the battle pass to see. I have like fucking a bunch of COD points on there from all the Black Cell shit every season. So like I was seeing like do I want to buy the battle pass? And I'm like, dude, if I do, I'm not gonna play it, and I'll just feel obligated to play it. So. Oh yeah, they'll patch it. Hungry's right too. I could, that'd be like they're banning the fuck out of people for chronuses and different shit like that. They're detecting because like I think you have to safe boot your PC to actually play the game. I'm not a PC player, so I'm not quite sure, but pretty sure you do. But yeah, new content in a couple days. California maps. What are we at here? Fucking thirsty. Water. Yeah, I'll probably try to get into it after I do some work around here. Yeah, I think they're doing like I don't think you have to pay for it either. I think it's all free content. Like the battle or the seasons and shit. The base content's free. I know that Hungry. So since he was on EA or whatever, they were having some problems on launch to where you couldn't get into the fucking match at all, or at least unless you knew how to do it. So they gave anybody that was like on PC trying to log in through EA on launch day that couldn't, which was everybody. They gave them like a bunch of XP tokens and then a free battle pass or whatever for the first one. Kind of cool. What do you think about that, Hungry? Oh yeah, are you there? He's not there. He's like, screw you, you muted me. I was making some coffee. It's fucking nice out here today, man. Yeah, I'll probably get off here in the next 20 minutes so and go play that shit out of that. Dude, I still haven't watched Toxic Avengers yet. I want to watch that fucking shit. Not enough time in the day. With Dinklage. I want to check that shit out, man. You're about to get on there too? Yeah, hell yeah, me too. Me too. Hungry, if you're there, you're muted. You're muted. Yeah, I'll probably roll another one. Oh yeah, I gotta check that one thing too. Nice. Nice. Yeah, so we'll be flipping the mutants and the wolf very soon. I think my son's gonna flip that blueberry too, man. That thing went crazy. I'm actually gonna pot up all my plants to the 5 gallons. Fuck it. I have not flowered in a 5 gallon for so long, dude. It's actually been. It's been like I've been running the 3 gallons for like the last like 5 or 6 runs, and when it's like 4 or 5 weeks into flower, I'm watering every other day, dude. Like it's fucking nuts. So if I could give myself a couple of days in between, that'd be great. Plus, I noticed that my son's plant just fucking went crazy, dude. It was the same size as my plants. And when I went up to the 3 gallons, his went to the 5s. Or went to the 5. And his went nuts, dude. Yeah, this shit went crazy. I'll roll one more. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm running out of papers, though. I really don't want to go to the store. I got like 30 left. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, yeah. Look to the west tonight at sundown. It might be sundown for some of y'all right now. So look towards where the sun sets. Let me know if you see that comet or one of them. I got fucking trees in my way. I'd have to drive somewhere to go check it out. But it's a good time. Oh, yeah, there's also a meteor shower or whatever going on, too. And there's no moon in the sky, so pretty dark out. Like emerald color comet. That's pretty dope. I wonder what makes a fucking comet turn that color. Like a fucking emerald green. What's weird is like, and I don't know if it's true, but some places are saying that there's like 6 or 7 green comets in the sky at the same time. Not all of them are visible though. Only like a couple of them are you can actually see. But tonight you can see the one. Apparently the best. The bestest. So I got 3 of the mutants to choose from to pick the winner. Like which one is going to be the best, we'll hold on to. And then I'm going to run that one again right after that. So it's likely going to be the spring run immediately after. Man, I wish I had the space or like the plant count really, because I like to stay in my reach. You know what I mean? Like I stay under my plant count always. So I wish I had the plant count to actually just like veg a bunch of the plants from all 3 of those choices, and then just toss the ones that I'm not going to keep afterwards. You know what I mean? That way that run would be ready. But dude, that alone would be what? Because I'd just do like a 4 plant run. That'd be 12 plant. That would take up all my, because I can have 12 bigs. So yeah, that wouldn't work out. Oh, phosphorus burns green. I comment to start loosening moisture. Yeah, dude, I want to check it out. Dude, I was infatuated with the heavens when I was a kid, man. Watching the stars and shit. Used to love that shit. You kind of just remember it, so like learn all the constellation and the stars and stuff like that. All nerdy, like. And like I've been like, oh, this right there, that's this one. It's a Big Dipper. You see right over there? That's a Little Dipper. Yeah, that's me. My kids call me a nerd. Orion pointing at Pleiades. The sisters running from Orion. All right, spark him if you got him. That's funny. I got my old man a bottle of a nice bottle of Crown like 2 Christmases ago, right? And he finally cracked that bitch open for hunting this season. Are you still gonna stop me, Kush? Yeah, spark him if you got him. Light him up. Use that fucking thing.
You're a fucking nerd. No one likes you. No one likes you.
I played that and unmuted. He's still not there. Are you there, Hungry? Hungry. 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 He's not there. He's not there. I'll be looking up. Yeah, I won't be able to see it. I'll have to drive somewhere. Look at these big ass fucking trees. I want to take a picture of it. This fucking camera is pretty dope. The moon pictures I get with this camera are fucking weird, dude. They're like perfect. It's weird too because when you zoom in, it's just like it looks like a white light, like a weird fucking bright ass like spotlight. And then there's a certain aspect where it just focuses suddenly perfectly, and it's like you can see like terrain and everything. It was like that on the other phone I had too, my older one. What the fuck is that? Boom. Yeah, dinner time. That's what I was thinking too. It's about that time. It's about that time. I don't even know what to make tonight. Man, I gotta stop ordering food all the time. Smoke some ganja. Look at the sky. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I want to go check it out. I'm half tempted to just like fucking roll out, grab some food on the way, and go up to the hills. Well, check shit out. Dude, Venus is like, it's crazy because like, it's, I don't know, every time I think it's like, I'll wake up around 4 or 5 in the morning for a minute, or whatever. Look out take a quick peek out the window, and if the skies are clear, Venus is like right there in my fucking window, dude. And that shit is so bright. It's like the third brightest thing in the sky, I guess. Crown is fire, dude. Oh my god. I can't fuck with the flavored kinds anymore, though. I don't drink anymore either, man. I tried to drink a beer every once in a while, but it just makes me gain weight. It doesn't do the trick. So it's pointless. But yeah, I was drinking like fucking. I fucking was drinking a lot. I'm like, dude, I gotta chill. I'd get like a half gallon of vodka on Monday. That should be gone by Friday. I have to grab another one for the weekend. Shit. I dialed it back. Dude, since I stopped drinking like beer and vodka and whiskey and shit though, fucking I lost like 25 pounds, 30 pounds. I'm growing something called the Mutants. It's the Trico Jordan 23 mixed with Lupus's GMO Zittles. I have 3 potentials that are gonna get flowered out. I'm gonna take some cuts from them. But then I'm gonna choose or a bunch of us are gonna, judge and choose which is the best, I guess. And then I'm gonna run that bitch for a little while. See if I can figure it out. Can you see it? I'm not in the room right now, man. If you want to pop up, I'll show you backstage. You'll see why. Yeah, I can send you a link. You pop up. Yeah, I haven't been showing it on here, bro. Figured, what's the point? Oh wait, right on. Yeah, I'll show it soon though. I want to get my son's plant out of the tent. Is my big thing. It's weird having like an extra plant in there. In my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna fucking flip them coming up soon. Like I said, I want to clean out the fans, clean the tent, get everything situated. I don't think I'll be throwing a net in there. It's up against the wall now, so I can't really fucking get to the side of the tent anymore. It might actually be time to get a new fucking tent, man. Yeah, no problem, Rex. I would show you though, man. I like you. You're a cool dude. Yeah, I'll get back into showing my shit again. I don't know. Usually people backstage get to see it though. No tent. 4 plants in this 5x5 with the 2-week veg. Dude, fuck yeah. What up today? Well, fucks with that. It's been a bit longer of a veg. These are seedlings, man. Actually, I haven't flowered seedlings in a while. But yeah, these 4 are gonna be seedlings. I don't have room for big fucking moms right now. You know what I mean? I'm still working out of the same tiny ass little closet. I did clear out the closet though completely, uh, except for the top shelf. And there's like a little stack of boxes by the water heater. But I was able to put like a rack system in there and fucking it did help save some room and shit. But I don't have like a second tent still. I do. I could rock a second tent. I just don't have the space in this fucking room for it. Which, yeah, brings me to some aspirations I have. Getting into the commercial industry, I think would be fun. Teddy, Teddy, how you doing, man? So it's food time. We'll rock it to the 2 hour mark. Rocket to the 2 hour mark. Will, I should be on tonight. Ow, that fucking hurt. I should be on there. Didn't I add you on Xbox too? Am I tripping? I can't remember. I think I did. Whatever you sent me last time, that might have been for Call of Duty, actually. I played the beta. I played the Black Ops 7 shit for a minute. Actually, I think that was the last time we gamed with Midnight and Freak. We were playing the beta a little bit. It was pretty cool. It was better than Black Ops 6, I think. But not better than Battlefield 6. Sinbad was in Shazam. Teddy, you know what's up. You know. Look at the pyramids, Teddy. Have you ever tripped out on that? Like, the way the pyramids are now? I always thought, like, I have pictures I drew when I was a kid. Maybe I was just a misinformed kid. I didn't articulate the fact that they were different. But I always drew it to where, like, the center pyramid was the big one, right? And then, like, the one on the left was smaller, and the one on the right was a wee bit bigger than that one on the right left. Teddy built the pyramids. Dude, that solves that mystery. Fuck yeah, Teddy. We all built the pyramids. What if it's a prison? Wouldn't that be a trip? It's been a prison the whole time. It's containing something. More or less. Gotta give it to whoever built it, though. Fucking, hasn't it survived a lot of fucking bullshit? And it's still there. Like, do you think our current buildings would survive what the pyramids have like been through? Some of our greatest structures, would they survive that shit, or would they be just wiped? I don't know. Oh fuck, dude! I slept in today. It was great. They exist through each cycle. Teddy, you gonna look up and check out the comets tonight? Look to the west, my bro. At sunset. Or just after sunset. Or whenever. Time is a lie, Teddy. Time is a lie. We made up time, bro. The comet, Teddy, there's a green comet, emerald green, in the western part of the sky where the sun sets. So way west. Visible last night, tonight, and I think part of tomorrow. Yeah, check it out. Peep that shit. Oh, I don't worry about it. I just want to see it. I'm one of those firm believers that if today's the day, then let it be the day. You kind of guy, you know what I mean? Can't worry about that shit. Teddy shit flies through the air, I know. Shit does fly through the air. All right. Let's fucking wrap it up. Hungry, say goodbye. Hungry, say goodbye. Hungry says goodbye. He's probably been awake for the last like hour just listening, being like, fuck you, you muted me, asshole. Anyways, until the next time, everybody.
Put in work with the goons and the pit bulls. Throwing up on lake with the fat tip. Hit a lick, wind up in the pickle. How you out so late? Why you on this block? Capital One. What's in your wallet? Where you playing you from? How you get down here? Let's see if you can run them pockets. I'm way past giving a fuck. You picked the wrong damn one. If you want that dirt, I'ma jump you first, motherfucker. We'll see who runs. Anybody. Bitch, I ain't got a penny on me. I done had so many try me.